Hello everybody. Good to see you all here. We got Eclipse and Jack. Hello, and Slip. And my love Dee Dee. And welcome in, Keyboard Smash. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you all are too. I'm already struggling with words today. I think maybe I'm just not awake enough yet. It's been an interesting week for me. Guess nothing too interesting, but we don't have enough managers really at my job. We're trying to get our team built up again. So there's only 3 of us, and one of us took their week vacation that was desperately needed, honestly. So it's been a little interesting at work without her there, but we managed. You're procrastinating, tidying up. I totally get that. Bad slip. I understand. I've been pretty bad about that myself as of late. So kind of excited. There's a game I've had my eye on for a while, and it kind of started to sound like the game just wasn't gonna get updated. It was never gonna leave early access. It's made by one creator, so it seemed like maybe he just was busy and abandoned the project, but I didn't realize it actually got an update last Thursday, leaving early access and finally entering 1.0. World of Horror. It's a self-described 1-bit love letter to Shinji Ito and H.P. Lovecraft. I'm expecting to be a fairly scary one for a text-based adventure, essentially. It's also a roguelike, and as you play through it, you'll unlock new events, and things persist to some extent. And I didn't realize just how many characters. There's actually a lot of characters in it. Each with, I'm assuming each with multiple endings. But you can check out the 2 trailers on Steam. And that will kind of tell you if it's up your alley or not. The trailers do a pretty good job, especially the launch trailer is more like celebratory, I feel, where the first video that plays kind of gives you more of a feel for it. But I don't really play a lot of horror games, so it's rare that I get really excited for one. Other than something like Sons of the Forest, which is horror, but it's not exactly... It's more action and crafting than horror. They just have some scary models, I guess. More disturbing. Me, Slip, and Mr. T have been playing that last few weeks, or weekends. And if you're in the Discord, you're more than welcome to come in and hang out with us while we play. Yeah, it's because of the physics of it and just some of the things in Sons of the Forest. It does kind of become more humorous than scary. Yeah, it can be really gross. Hey, it's been fun hanging out. It has been fun hanging out. Which we technically beat the game last night. And I'm pretty sure he hasn't responded yet, but I'm pretty sure he's on board. We're going to load up the save, which technically loads up before we beat the game, and continue on. So I guess we'll have to beat the game again, but we'll choose to stay on the island. Oh geez, we're gonna have to do those 2 fights again. You already did the thing? Okay. So yeah, we'll know what we're doing next time. I don't think it's gonna really matter. It was more of just throwing bodies at the boss. But we'll push through. Yeah, like I went to... He said something about, oh, I can't leave my stuff. And when I went to get my stuff, at that point the helicopter started to leave. But like Slip's still there, has the choice if he wants to leave or not, and my helicopter is going away. Oh. But I wanted to take... I was with T on that one. I want to take my stuff with me. Like, souvenirs and stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. But yeah, we'll do it again so you can check out the other perspective this time. And hopefully there'll be less, accidentally blowing each other up. Maybe I'll just start handing y'all the bombs I have instead. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But we're not here for this. We're not here to just talk about Sons of the Forest. Why don't we actually jump in game, shall we? Hello, everybody. So we've been making a lot of progress on the end island. If I bring up the map, like this came out to here. We have made quite progress on it. Which way do we want to go next? I'm thinking we start working on this side today, so I guess we'll be doing this bit up here in the front, which we may need to relocate the beacon for, or actually I think I have multiple now, so I could just build another beacon. Hey Alex, good to see you. GG on last. And then as we work this way, we'll reach the stopping point where it just naturally has most of it removed, and then we can work, work at the top and work our way back to this point. Okay. Let me stop right-clicking things, and there we go. Okay, let's take stock of things real quick. Okay. Can I... Let's see. Actually, that beacon's reaching. Yeah, okay, we won't need another one. That one's still reaching just fine. Thank you, thank you. And we'll start here, and let me turn this on. Don't want to go too far, so probably stop it right there. Me too. Unfortunately, for a game that has a pickaxe, there wasn't really a lot of mining in Sons of the Forest. Ooh. We need to, I'm glad we got more of the gold, or whatever the ore is, because I want to go enchant those katanas. You're a bottomless pit today. Guess you just worked up an appetite today. What? And I'm still playing a decent amount of Tory Bash lately. And if there's a belt system, basically it's their XP. And finally made my way to black belt, which takes 1,000, which would basically mean 1,000 losses at the like slowest speed. You get more for winning, and you'll receive some boost where you get double or whatever for a few days. So it doesn't really take that. Fortunately, the next like big goal is going to be getting to the custom belt, which allows you to actually change the name of the belt whenever you want. That takes 20,000. So I'm like 5% there. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, 5% there. Oh, what? Now that I'm not, like, screwing up quite as much. Don't worry, I still have amazing fails, but, I have gotten to the point where I'll have some nice win streaks. I'll win, like, 6 or 7 in a row against people that are decent at the game. Better than me sometimes. Then I'll still do something stupid and, like, ruin it. Like, they don't actually beat me sometimes, I just beat myself, basically. Like, oh, I'm just gonna sit down and get disqualified, it's cool. A little less flaily. Well, once I start, one of the things I've got to get better at or work on is leaving more of the joints relaxed, which allows for more fluid movement, but does also create more flaily situations. Glad I looked before I went in the corner and just dug down. That would have been bad. I mean, you've seen how some of them, like, keep their Tories mainly relaxed. Still a mystery to you. I mean, that's where we all kind of start. The first few times, especially if you're not, like, watching any information on the game, the first few times you're probably just gonna immediately fall to the floor. Pretty sure that's what I did. And I also realized I've had that account a lot longer than I thought. I guess the first time I tried it out was back in 2016. Oh yeah, very much so. Very much so. Who knew moving in a game could be so difficult? Like, I still don't entirely... I'm not good at all at walking. I tend to just fall on my face when I'm walking. Or when I try to walk. I mean, we all learn at different rates. I'm lucky nothing spawned there. But you were already talking. No. So are you saying even as a baby you had a big butt? Yeah. I had a really big head. Still do. I remember being young and they had to cut the necks of most of my shirts. Oh, okay. Oh. I'll have to get that later then. You ever notice yourself switching up how you mine when you're doing longer mining sessions or a large mining project like this? Time's flying by and we already got ads coming in again. In about a minute. Reposition some. I overworked my shoulder Friday. Probably overworked it Wednesday with the truck, and then Friday did more like what was left of the truck, which was like getting all of the boxes of cheese, rotated. We can't actually put up the cheese on the Wednesday delivery until Friday because we have to wait for other cheese to get used first. So it's like Wednesday we take care of most everything, and then the stuff that we know we can't take care of yet, then we just put it out of the way in the corner. Cheese. Boxes and boxes of mozzarella. And what I like to do is like, as we get, because you don't have a huge supply of all the dough types. It's only large dough that we need so much of. So as we get more come in of like more medium dough, small, extra large, I'll take the old stack of that dough, the old stack of medium, for instance, and then put it on top of the new stack, making sure that if there's multiple dates worth of stuff in there, so maybe we still had a little left over from the week prior, of course that needs to be on top. But sometimes most of the time on Wednesdays, I can't. There's too much of each one, at least smalls and mediums, to be just one stack. So Friday ends up just being a lot of moving things around and lifting things. That is a little loud, so there we go. My bad, guys. Hopefully the sound levels are more appropriate now to what you're used to here. Oh, we're full. Let's see, while we're here, let's get some more food and rockets, and actually we should probably eat. And we're good to go. Yes, actually I placed 2 torches. See, all's good. See, I'm a professional Minecrafter. I know what I'm doing. I would never forget something like that. Mm-hmm. guess I didn't necessarily need to go back quite yet if I was just eating all of this anyways. I'm not going to be able to eat all of it now. Okay. Oops. Okay, that little weird little strip's gone now too. I think that's been bugging you for a while. So once we do this, then the green platform will be... won't have anything underneath it anymore. I would say it'd be our first, like, free-floating platform, but the purple one already was that from the get-go. Your handmade ravine. Do you even know what block palette you would use for that? Kind of. I made one once, but it was, I think I showed it to you. It's kind of, fleshy. Okay, so it'll basically be a bunch of, like, facades on the side of the cliff or ravine. That's nice because you don't have to design the entire house, so you can just make a really nice front face for it. Did you see Grian's Diagon Alley inspired build from a few seasons ago? I want to say it was the same season where he had his mansion. You'll have to there should be, I believe he did a video where he showcased it, one of the episodes. I'll have to try to find that for you. I want to say it was Scar even got one of the, like, build plots there, basically. Like, he wasn't selling them or anything, and I don't think anybody else got one. Oh, damn. I've not done... Like, I used to do all my builds underground. Like, for many, many years. What's safer than being underground, iron doors, and everything's lit up? You need more room, you just mine out more room. And I just haven't done that. Like, you also don't get to build nice houses that way, typically. I think that's a good compromise. kept reading that as circuitry, not circular. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I've lost a lot of them too. And I've never been one to like have one continuous creative world. So I've lost creative worlds over the years, like build worlds, test worlds, that kind of thing. And typically I'd have one for redstone and one for building. And then I would end up, typically what happens is I end up building something in the redstone and eventually doing some redstone work in the building, so then they're both just kind of both. Now typically for my building one, it's going to be a grass world, just a super flat. For redstone, I tend to make my own super flat though. Something that's easier to like count the tiles. A lot of times I'll go for something more white also, so it kind of has that more clean room feel to it. Yeah, because you're a different character. Well, now you can protect your dogs even more. Since Armadillo actually won the vote. Just gonna get upset that we don't get the nice... We never get the cool redstone stuff anymore because it never gets voted. And then they gave us auto crafting, so... I think we win in the long run. Now, as long as it's not tied to that new structure, the trial structure they're talking about, as long as it's something we can just make. I've not seen the recipe for it. The exit's blocked for us. What do you mean the exit's blocked for us? Does it get blocked after you continue the game? Oh. I mean, I don't care about having the other ending, really. Like, I'm not trying to 100% the game. I miss a helicopter ride and credits. Yeah, whatever we have to do for that. No, it's not. It's kind of a... I mean, I guess it feels good in the sense that you escaped, but it's... I don't know, you're just kind of, I guess it's kind of how it would actually be. You're just kind of left there feeling like there was no resolution, really. Like, yeah, you got out, you survived, but... I guess we'll find out in the next game. There's going to be questions that just aren't answered. Oh. That's all. Section's gonna go really quickly, apparently. Oh. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize. I mean, we still got a long ways to go. I've got to mine it back, I've got to shape it, I've got to finish putting up the glass panes and remove the moss scaffolding. I did say I wanted to build a new base, so that's probably going to be next. Yeah, we're not done with the panes. We are not done with the panes yet. Yeah, that's what we talked about. Okay. You know, it's on the hour. We got ads starting in just a moment. A break sounds good, so I can stretch a little bit more. So give me about 5 minutes, we'll be back, and we'll keep mining away. See you soon, everybody. And I'm back, everybody. And let me put the music back on, and hello. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Oh wait, no, that's not what I need to be doing. We're working on this little thin strip here. Which means I'm gonna have to do these in 2 separate sections, I think. I don't think the strip, yeah. Yep. Ooh. Hello. Thanks. The worst. Another croissant? I wish I had some. And crackers and hummus. Nice. Nice. I still have hummus and naan in the fridge. Probably eat that afterwards. Or maybe I'll try to eat some real quick during a long break later. Probably would be the smarter move. Looks like a mess. Oh, trying a new kind of hummus. What is it? I will slip. Thank you. It's just like a constant series of chunk errors. That's what it reminds me of, at least. Oh. Oh, they just kind of like threw it on top. Ooh. Like ours tend to be kind of singular in what's in the center. So that sounds really good. More of a Mediterranean feel to it. Then you just need some feta. Okay. Oh, I love good feta. Sometimes it's, I don't know, kind of bland. Hate when that happens. How can you have bland feta? It's really good. Nice. I've got the, I still have the jalapeno honey one left. I guess what I need to do is, like, just get some plain hummus and some olive salad and sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, that's one more section done. Let's see, how far does the beacon go? Can it reach over here? No. To here. So we'll need another beacon over here to get this far edge. So let's just stick to over here then. I guess we can relocate it. Like some of the ones we have here, like it gets, there's stuff mixed throughout it, and then there's the scoop. Oh, I'm gonna need, do I have them out here? Probably should have just some setting in there. Instead of in here, where it's harder to get to. probably should have kept one for me. There we go. Uh-oh. Really? Okay, this will be interesting. That should do it. Cool. That did it. No. There we go. Okay, now we can work on getting the beacon broken down. Oops. And he has nothing lit up. I guess we each have our bad choices we make. 'Cause I know you said that he built a safety net and I refused to. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. They do. They get quite angry. And what about over here? Okay, that's fine. True, true, he does. Oh, thank you, baby. There we go, that should cover everything else. Bacon? Bacon? What do you mean bacon? You mean bacon? Oh, I got excited. So what next? Guess we'll work our way down here. Yeah. Now that the bacon is out of the way. Here. What, our kind of bacon? Like real bacon? Mm-hmm. I think I do prefer mine thin and crispy. Where it just kind of melts. Oh, geez, now I'm wanting bacon. Yes, I ate a bunch of them. They don't do a whole lot. Like, you can just keep eating them. It's like popcorn chicken, huh? There's other bites, too. There's steak bites, and there's questionable bites. They're all kind of questionable, so I'm wondering, I kind of feel like it's all people. So's the chicken noodle soup. With extra fingers. What, Soylent Green? No, I get the reference, trust me. I've never watched the movie, but I understand the reference. I've seen bits and pieces when he runs outside. It's people. Soylent Green is people. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Cannibalism is a fun watch. Okay. Oh, and I should have snacks while I'm watching this movie about cannibalism. Okay. How long ago was that, dude? Were they opened? Are they still sealed? I don't know how long Pringles are good for. Not once opened. Then again, Pringles don't typically last. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. Until the can's empty. I can't. I've never had an open can of Pringles last a week. Like, to me, Pringles are almost single servings. Okay, not true as much anymore. Like, I haven't bought them in a while, quite a while. But I would typically get like 2 flavors and they would last not quite a week. Can't eat one. Good. I wonder what was causing that, though. That's a weird one. Yeah. Yeah, that's really annoying, though. Also, what if you're already nauseous? Does it just make it worse, or is it just kind of hide at that point? Makes me think it's some sort of like equilibrium thing. Maybe something with the inner ear. Like your body's the pressure build up before the sneeze. It's like pressing on it almost. And then once you sneeze, the pressure's gone and everything's good. Sorry, needed to reposition some. Oh, that's better. That's better, less stress on my shoulder. At least my guess is a possible cause. Do item elevators still work? They have to, right? Or did that get patched out? You never know. I don't think I've done one of those in a while. Nothing. Just I haven't transported items that way in a long time. Been resorting more to dropper chains to push the items up rather than relying on blocks to act as an elevator. Oh, and we got more ads coming in, so hang tight if you're not subbed. It'll just be 90 seconds or less. And ads are gone, or should be. were you wanting to, like, push for any particular achievements in the game? There's ones for, like, building structures out of so many logs. I think the highest one may be 1,000. For, like, making all the crafting all the things, and eating all the things, and like, it's kind of your typical, survival crafting achievements. Nice. Oh jeez, okay, so you already have most everything. I've got like, I don't know, 11 maybe? If that many? I don't think so. I mean, I'd rather not. Yeah, not all the achievements are good. Oh, I haven't seen his playthrough at all of this. And then something could easily just, like, come by and destroy it. How would the game handle that well? Would you end up with something at the top that just gets stuck? I don't think so. I don't recall seeing it, because I looked through the list of achievements, the full list. There could be. The building ones seem to just be about the amount of logs you use. I want to say, like, architect is 500 logs. And is it city planner, I think, is 1,000? So, like, if we're trying to go for all the achievements or just the build achievements, like, we gotta do something. That's a lot of freaking logs to be, Is there one for getting killed by an orca also, then? Yeah, I've only seen the dead ones. They're aggressive. I know, in game. I feel like that's a bit of a I Dream of Jeannie reference also. Or maybe that's just me making connections that weren't intentional. The end game. The end game with mutating. I mean, it's more like disgusting horror than scary horror. Also, the fact that we got out of the cube and the dude's hands were just fine, and he's still freaking out like they're all messed up, and then we get out of the cave and then they're all messed up. Hey, Dow. Well, thanks for dropping in. How's it going? I'm just, mining away at the end island. Gotten quite a lot of it done. But still have way more to do. Just winding down for bed? Awesome. I'm trying to wake up more so still. I mean, I've been up for over 3 hours. I should be awake by now. I didn't see this spazzing. And we're talking about Sons of the Forest. Me, Slip, and another friend of ours, Mr. T, been playing it on the weekends. And there was a weird, I guess it's just a graphical glitch, basically. But you can enchant your weapons in that through this gold plating and a ritual. And the gold plate, or the enchanted fireman's axe that I had, once we got down to like towards the end of the game, it looked like the gold had turned black and was bubbling, and it took way too long, hours, for me to finally realize, or us to finally realize, it was rain. When it was bubbling, I just so happened to have it out while it was raining above ground, and the game was handling it as if the rain was still landing on the axe. Alright, now have a good one. Get some good sleep. Yeah, I think it's just bad rain checks, for sure. But it did seem, it was just a nice coincidental issue. Because it was almost like as we were getting closer to the source of the corruption, basically, it was making the gold change. You did later on, I thought. Well, check, I posted the clip in that channel. I mean, I don't think it really doesn't fit the narrative they're going for. Gold seems to be the only thing that, like, retains shape and form, and it protects those from having their shape and form changed. So I guess narratively it doesn't really make sense, but it was a cool visual effect still, even if unintentional. Oh, it's basically gold. It's not gold, it's gold plating. Whatever. What? The enchantment on the axe is supposed to make us regenerate health? Like, I've not actually looked up the enchanting and what it does, or is there even options, or is it just one set thing? Vaguely. I know, I just didn't. Oh, so it's the Fountain of Youth, basically. Except if you're there at the wrong time, then you get mutated. Or if you're there at the wrong time and you're not wearing protection, you get mutated. And again, I really like that you got to see the characters from the first game and the second game. Wait, wasn't the kid was at the end also? He got in the helicopter with you, didn't he? Yes, Slip said that. So, how did he unmutate? Because wasn't that him that mutated at the end? With the arms? So why wasn't he fine in our ending then? Oh, the ending of the first one. Well, I mean, they changed the plot so much throughout the years on updating that game. I mean, it kind of didn't. I feel like it almost didn't have a plot other than playing Crash Pine Sun at first. So at least, I feel like it hasn't changed drastically in a overly meaningful way, as opposed to something like, say, a Subnautica, was it Sub-Zero, Below Zero, whatever it is. Like, that had drastic changes in the plot throughout its development. Yeah, the plot's kind of just thrown in almost. Wait, in the first game? I thought you had to go down into the caves in the first one also to finish the game. Oh. Also, if I remember right, I kind of feel like the mutant, or the, cannibals were harder to spot. They were stealthier in the first game. There was also... It was a jungle, if I remember right, so there was, like, more trees and... I remember running into them several times. I really didn't know what I was doing, other than, like, building a base and surviving. Yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe that's... So where do they go from here? I mean, apparently they're gonna have to do another island. So it seems like it has to be an island. It'd be kind of neat if you were taken to that other world and you were stuck on an island there. Also, I'd be interested to see them just do another game like, same game, like, same type. Like, they could still use, what they've already built up. But just a completely different plot. Ooh, what if you're stuck in a, biosphere floating in space? That'd be a neat Minecraft build, too. Just a giant biosphere floating out in the void. Really? Well, I have an email address. I can bring a whole level of subpar pixel art to the game.
Do you know, in 900 years of time and space, I've never met anyone who wasn't important before.
Good morning, Sabri. How are you? Hey, if you got the link handy, shoot it my way. I would love to have a career change. Heck, if they're gonna pay me to learn how to do it, I will take it. You've been missing the Sons of the Forest fun times. You've been streaming it in the Discord server, the Sanctuary. Although that's probably the time that you're on Vault Hunters, I'm assuming. I know with that game you gotta have your priorities set. There are some clips, in the voice channel chat and the other games. Yeah, there was a lot of song references yesterday. Good times, good times. I think we'll be doing some more today too. I understand that. You don't have to speak either if you want to just use, just type or just lurk. That's always welcome. Jack didn't really, talk much the first few times either. Just kind of stuck to text or nothing, and was on mic the whole time until I went to bed last night. Yeah, I know. Like, there is another voice channel that I could temporarily give people permission to use if we were doing something that needed to be private. Or I could just make another one and lock people other than specific people. Or we could just do it out in a voice call. So if you see us down there, more than welcome to join. Oh, yeah. Like I was saying, you're vault hunters. Or working. Whoops. How has the hunting of vaults been going? I noticed the game itself has changed so much since I played last. I'm many updates behind at this point. Nice! Congrats! That's a hard fight. That's a hard, words. That's a hard word. That's a hard challenge getting to 100. Well, from what I remember, the game's becoming less chaotic in a lot of ways. And feels more put together like an actual game rather than a mod pack. Which is really cool. Yeah. Still lots of collecting to do. Is 100 the max level now? So I remember they lowered that. I mean, that was a while ago they did that. I just don't remember what the new max is. Nice. Okay, so you are max level now. Rock on. Oh, and on a completely different note, I have been finally looking into ways to improve the airflow in my PC. And I think there's actually some of the framing in it that can be removed. I've got to see how many of the drive slots are empty. But I can actually I remember there's spots for 6 SSDs. What I didn't know is it's 2 things, or It's 2 bays of 3. And they both can be removed, and they can be removed separately. Your cubes? What do you mean your cubes? You must not have, because I don't know what you mean. I think the last thing I saw was you showing where your base was going to be. I don't know if I've seen anything beyond that. I think my stomach's making my decision for me. I think on the half hour we're gonna take a long break. And I'm gonna use that time to eat something real quick. Oh. Looking, going, looking. No? Oh, I thought something was posted. You've seen the cubes? They were already there? I'm just dumb? Wait. How far back? God, there's so much chatting. Oh, that's gonna take ages. That's gonna take ages to find. I responded. Okay, so I've seen them. I must have enjoyed them, and I've just completely forgotten. Oh, my brain lately. Okay. I was in the wrong one anyways. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay, I don't think I've seen the circular one or that last one. Well, the first two and the last one. Or first three. How did I completely miss the wall here? I immediately ignored the big one and went straight to the small ones. So the first three and the last one are new for me. I love how they, your custom motion monument is all lit up now. Are you going to do anything else with the cubes? Or you just have cubes just floating there? Or are they farms? Well, I can only hold 4 more, so probably should... There. Haven't decided yet? Okay, okay. Spoiler alert, the cubes are people. I mean, if you didn't know that from playing the first Portal, it's been out for a while. I apologize. It's also something that you could easily miss. All the previous test subjects or something like that. See, I don't remember the details. I dropped my pocket. My pocket? How'd I drop my pocket? How's it going, dude? My shoes untied. I don't have shoes, apparently. How's life treating you, dude? It's a good day. It's been, frustrating as hell at work, but good hanging out. Speaking of sun-ups... We've been playing Sons of the Forest lately. Yeah, it's been years since I played the first one. And since I don't have a super fancy graphics card, I don't get to enjoy what they've done with it since. Wishing I was out of the food industry, trying to find and afford my own place. Which, yeah, the whole rental situation here is not the best. Prices are kind of ridiculous. Hey, it's not that bad, actually. And yes, actually, I do eat the food from work quite often. Almost daily. Just floating in life. I work at a pizza place, so... Oh, no, trust me, I get my fill, and I do not eat the most there. They've tightened down on it a little bit. Because there were times where people would come in on a day they're not working, and walk out with, like, 3 pizzas and a dessert. Like, it was getting really, really stupid. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any kind of code or something to give you that would offer you a free, anything. Sure, sure. It may take a couple days to get it to you. I can't remember. What state are you in again? Yeah, Kentucky. Yeah. I mean, as long as you don't mind day-old cold pizza. Yeah, because that's so much closer. That's such a shorter distance. Yep. Yep. And then wait, are you expecting Dee Dee to drive? Yeah, just bike across the ocean. Come to me, pick up the pizza, and then just bike to Alistair. Yep. It's a magical bike. If we only knew the spell. Totally possible, we just don't know the spell. So much grinding. So much mining. We're getting there. And I've not done anything off stream, so... Yeah, you've not been here in a little bit, Alistair. That's what we've got mined out so far. And it came out to... like here-ish somewhere. And this wall is kind of where we're stopping on the, what would that be? The east side. And we'll curve it around just outside of each of these smaller platforms. It'll be nice because we have this huge section that's already taken care of for us. Okay, that's really a small percentage compared to the rest of what we have to get rid of, but I'll take it. Nah, dude. I put down that bad habit. I have said that I will start playing again when Dee Dee is ready to start playing again. Now I say that with confidence because Dee Dee is completely done with the game. And won't budge on that one. So what, if you die, you lose the character and you have to start over. That sounds horrible. Yeah, that sounds horrible. Dude, when I played, I was a endgame raider. Like my guild set records, I wasn't on the main string, so I didn't personally set any records. Yeah. Yeah, like, I was doing raids like, as the guide, or right before the guide for the bosses would come out. Like, our main string would tell us, like, what they've figured out. And I was, one of the tanks. I was a Death Knight, so sometimes I could main tank, other times I'd have to off tank. I kept saying that DK tank was not that good, but I kept surprising them. Yeah, I lost a good year or two to that game. I've known people to lose more. Sometimes even your marriages. I can't remember who it was, but I knew a guy who refused to play, wanted nothing to do with it because it cost his parents their marriage. No, dude, really? What was your favorite side? What was your favorite what were they even called? Kingdoms? Like, you're one of the first people. You're the first person on Twitch, I think, that I know that has played it. Dude, I was a hero tank. I was a big boy. Yeah, so we were on the same one. Nice. Nah, I don't know all of that. I don't remember the leveling, because I know it was different. Realm rank 11, level 4. Yeah, like that's... I kind of figured that's what you were saying there, but I don't remember what it means. I have a general idea, but not the details, and it's fine. Went to 12, okay. For 4 years. You may have played more WoW than I have. Actually, no, maybe not. I was playing probably like 60 or 80 hours a week for 2 years, so maybe about the same amount of time. Mine was just more condensed. Man, I missed arcades as a Camelot. Day off. Like, the world PvP was amazing. Yeah. Yeah, man. 2016? No, not 2016. 2006. But yeah, I was late to the game. It was 2006. I had my truck back then and I didn't have it for too long. Nice. And then our group also ended up playing, I think you had to play on a different server or something, I don't remember, but we also had Midgard. And for that one, I'm pretty sure I was a Thane. For Hibernia, I also had a Bard. I had a, one of the tree people from Hibernia, I had a druid named Dendrophobia. Yeah, I can't remember if it was a PvP server or not. I mean, it was, I think we were. I think the world PvP is there no matter what. Yeah, I don't know about server names. Like, I know on WoW I was on Laughing Skull. And I think we were, it must have been a PvP server then, because we were, I think it was the same server. Actually, I think it was Mordred. I think we were playing on Mordred. That does kind of sound familiar. Or sound right. Yeah, you just had to make it into the other kingdom. Hi, Christine. Have a good lurk. Or is that you just poking your head up? I need to do another version of that. But there's only so many animated slots. Oh, I'm full again. How do stairs work? Yes, but movement professional, not so much. Actually, I'm doing pretty good last night dodging attacks. Well, thanks, dude. Well, have a good lurk. I'm actually gonna take a long break and give me something to eat real quick. Then we'll be back for more mining away. So, see you soon, guys. And I'm back. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, I just don't, um, what am I thinking? Hello? There it goes. Oh. Okay, now I understand. I did actually hit play the first time. It was at the end of the song, and it was a very quiet ending. Ew. Luckily, public school, lunches, or school lunches, I guess, just in general, kind of, trained me to eat really, really, really fast. Yeah. That was like half a container of hummus and non-rounds. So like dinner time, I'm eating super quick because of that. And you know, once you're done with dinner, you can go do something else. And then my mom is taking her very sweet time. Partially because of teeth issues, but also just savoring the meal more so. If it's a meal worth savoring, I will more so. Especially if, like, it's a group, like, or just, like, there's more talking or something. But if it's just, you know, a quick meal, chunk meal, if I'm eating by myself, I'm more likely just to be done with it. Welcome back, Slip. I was smart. I ate during a long break. Oh. You mean like proper ramen, I'm guessing. None of that instant noodle deliciousness, actually. Ooh. How do you know it's the right stuff? So what kind of ramen are you going for tonight? Nice. I'll have to try that someday. Who knows, maybe one day we'll even live in the same town. Hey, it's all a possibility. Oh, and because, if I recall correctly, Germany is now viewed as the, leader of the free world. We kind of lost that. Yeah, but I'll have the same problem in Germany as I do anywhere else. Like, I don't have a skill set, really, other than customer service. Like, I know a decent enough about computers and programming and networking, but I've got no certificates or enough knowledge to warrant being hired for that. And there's people in all countries basically that have that, so unless it's just easier to move to Germany. No, but we've said before we aren't set on living here the rest of our lives. And I would like to live in another country for an extended amount of time. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Okay. Oh, stretch. Gotta take a little extra time today. Should be better tomorrow. Feels kind of like that last day of just being sore. Stretch has been added. I see it. Mix It Up doesn't trust you anymore? What? What is Mix It Up doing to you, or what are you trying to do on Mix It Up? Are you saying I need to do this? It may have already been working, honestly. Because you didn't try it again. You may have just been too quick. Although it should have just worked. But it did work in OBS. For a moment there, I was like, when Dean does. You have the extension, but it's not working. Yeah, if you want all of them, then you've got to get BTTV, 7TV, and is it Frankenfurter's emotes? FFC. I don't think we're actually really using FFC at all. So currently, I don't think you need to use it for my channel. We're almost not even using BTTV. I think almost everything is already in 7TV, which I know people don't like, but the product is good for what I want. Oh, we're full again. I need to be careful about breaking out the floor. I think we have one more layer basically, and that's it. It works for me. Does it work for you? If it's not working now, refresh the stream. Because you may have to refresh the chat. I don't think you have to be logged in or anything. Oh, I just remember adding the extension, but I used Chrome. Maybe there's a difference in Firefox? I wouldn't imagine there to really be. Firefox used to be my main browser for many years. This page is currently what? What the hell? Right? Like, okay, fine, guys, I'll finally do it. Doesn't work. For me, it's been over 10 years. There was one point where Firefox was just becoming exceptionally slow, and Chrome far outpaced it, and I switched at that point. And I understand Firefox has improved since then, and may even be faster. He's like, I'm all ready to make ramen, and we're like, here, do some homework. I probably should have Firefox installed, though. So I can have a better backup browser than Edge. Make Microsoft Edge your main browser. No, no. Actually, I'm going to go install another browser, just to spite you. Wrong. Exactly, fuck off, Microsoft. Did you, do you put eggs in your ramen? Like, I always like boiled eggs in mine, preferably, like marinated, but at least just regular boiled eggs can work. And then my roommate actually uses Opera, their gamer edition, or whatever it's called. Which is also supposed to be pretty good now. Well, welcome in, Trey the Nerd. How you doing today? Oh, is it working for you now, Slip? Oh. Well, nice. Just vibing? I'm just mining away the central end island. Chilling, chatting. Yeah, now it's just a matter of learning the syntax. It's like coding language. I think I can reach everything. I don't have to actually get up there. Yep. Endstone, I have no idea. That's why I'm letting a lot of it. Like, I already have a double chest filled with shulker boxes, filled with endstone. So I am letting it go away when I can. There we go. This is my end build, my end hub. The central bit here is where all of this energy is being drawn in and condensed, and then it condenses the light towards a walkable bridge to these 8 platforms, and using the gateways to section off where different redstone projects and farms either are or will be. Like, I have a tree farm. I've not added any manual farms or automatic farms. I do have a concrete maker, cobblestone generator, skulk farm. So what I'm doing now, and the map would be a little easier. You see these smaller platforms here? Really the whole purpose of these is the gateways aren't centered perfectly. So I had to have some way to move the bridge over a little bit. But I'm cutting away the island to just outside, so like a little bit of room here. Like 3 or 4 blocks. Then I'm gonna figure out some way to shape it to make it look nice. I'm still not certain on that. But the end result, I want it covered in skulk and then covered in glass. And preferably make it look more crystalline. So I've got a lot to cut away. Also, these energy streams aren't complete. You can see where the glass panes are. And just a second. Okay, sorry about that. I still have a lot more glass panes to place on all 4 of the spirals. But since at this point most of it was already kind of getting over the void, I'm like, alright, now's the time we can actually cut the island away. Because really, this much end stone in this build in particular is just a bit of an eyesore. I do enjoy massive projects, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because sometimes I get mad at myself over the amount of grind that I've signed up for. And this isn't even because I'm streaming. This is just who I am. This will be the second mega build, I guess. Yep, and having people here to talk with does make the grind a lot better. Like, if I'm not on stream, I'm gonna kinda end up just autopiloting and probably watching something, which does lead to more accidental deaths. Uh-huh. I mean, then again, I've had plenty of accidental deaths while streaming, so it's not like streaming stops that. I mean, this used to be a hardcore world. I don't know if I would have done this build at all had it still been hardcore. Yeah, we're nearing day 3000, and we lost the world at like 9:28. I was gonna say 38. So it's been quite a long time ago that happened. And then just switched it over to normal survival on hard. Yeah, I died making the first mega build in this world. The mega tree stump. Just actually, I've got a video on YouTube, and thank you, baby. That actually has the link there of a showcase for it. It was a pixel. It was a single pixel. Because I think I had, and if I had it, then I must still have it, a replay of it. A replay file. What did I learn then? That I should always be in third person when I'm flying. What do? Never use third person while flying, still. So I don't know about a learning moment. I guess be a little more cautious of your speed when you're landing. Not just for the landing, but so if you do clip something, you don't just insta-kip yourself. Yeah, yeah. Of course, just watching some of the other guys and how they fly. Exactly, I already kind of did. We just kept it going. Yeah, Electra are probably the most dangerous way to travel. At least with Ender Pearls, you know how much damage you're taking. Yeah, that one hit hard. That just was a shit day altogether. It's one of my top causes. I mean, even most of the times I've died to lava, it's been because of flying. What else? Enderman? But like half the time, that involves flying also. I mean, I tend to be fairly cautious in general. And when I was streaming hardcore, maybe I didn't say it that often, but I did talk about, like, eventually I was gonna have one world that I just wasn't willing to give up, and we would just continue on in survival. And had, I don't know, 6 or 7 deaths on stream. Alright, have a good night. Doi. It's Dutch. Yeah. It's become like a tradition on my stream, and when Dee Dee streamed, to always say Doi when Dee Dee's mom leaves. being that they're Dutch. It's not just some weird random thing, just to clarify. Well, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. See, at one point I was streaming 40 hours a week, and now I stream 4 hours a week. So I don't get nearly as much followers. Maybe compared to the amount I stream I do, but it's just less frequent, so like I don't know, just it's a little more special now when I get followers, I guess. Puts more of a smile on my face than it did before even. So thank you. Oh, I need to turn this back on, make sure things stay lit up. Okay, so where next? We still got a little bit of time here. Well... maybe we'll actually call it on this part here. Hey, Trev. How's it going, dude? How do I want to do this? There, got a couple screenshots. Oh, wow, dude. That is shit. Are they cooperating with this at least? Oh, it's in the middle of the day. So hard to tell in this game. Newegg, I've not dealt with bad parts from Newegg. Like, I've always been really happy with my service with them, but I've never had to use customer service. And here is our base. Now I'm not gonna go into a full, like, detailed tour. I'm gonna have my affiliate anniversary, my streamer anniversary on, was it the second Sunday of November? And part of that will involve a longer tour. Use the AI to build it, and it got things wrong. So are the Okay. 700 can do a lot, depending on what... Oh. If you need if a 700 doesn't work and you need a 750, it may be better to even, like, go up to an 850 just to give you some more headroom. Like, if you're, especially if you're planning on potentially, like, upgrading at all down the road, or adding more to it, you would then have to get a better power, or a stronger power supply. Hey, English is the only language I'm fluent with, and I still mess up. I took Japanese for a couple years, and have forgotten most of it. Now I'm trying to learn Dutch, but yeah, I've not been good at all this year. Got a lot done last year, and just haven't. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, that can be such a beautiful language. I think, at least. What am I doing? Oh, we can... kind of do a quick show off of this, I suppose. So this is, I guess, kind of the original industrial area. We have some stuff at the home base, the peninsula, but this we have a creeper farm, a slime farm, moss, which collects the stuff that drops moss and bone meal, and a little cactus farm. Yeah. It's one of those, I think, that's more accent specific, and it's definitely not the only language. Kind of like British English, or English in general, can sound amazing or atrocious depending on the accent. Okay, now that's handy. I wish I knew that. Like, I've played a decent amount of games over the years that use it. At least partially. And I've always had to just look it up, what the translation is. I mean, I'm right here, I might as well repair up the axes. And we got the last round of ads starting up soon, guys. So I'll get repaired up in the meantime. My voice is kind of crap today. I think in some cases we just get more interested in learning languages as we get older. Waiting. Waiting. Here they are. I'm not even... I wasn't even... I didn't even have the pickaxe out. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think I know what's going on, probably because mob cap's been reached. So so the phantoms didn't spawn. I'm guessing that's what happened there, because I've not slept in days. Probably should do that. Ooh. Good luck on the cooking. I have a feeling you don't need the luck, but most importantly, enjoy. Back ads? Ads about like back pain? Yeah, I know. I couldn't help myself. I know one of the mega builds or projects in this. I guess if we call them projects, the peninsula would kind of be the second one then, right? Or first? I don't know, maybe it's not quite mega. Or omega even. But I am going to be having a piston bolt network, and this is the first line complete. Well, what's complete of it, it needs to actually come down. Well, actually, I still have to finally decide how I want it to go. But I may have already built a new base at that point. Which is going to be a big build. And show that off a little bit. Don't really like, most of the time you just run through and jump into the end portal. And I like this place. Especially with this song playing. A very appropriate song for this room. Hey, it is tall enough for an Enderman to teleport in here. Well, I can't run shaders or my video card will overheat if I run it for an extended period of time. Don't really have enough time for to really mine through anything else. Okay, so what kind of needs to go next then? I think maybe we'll go for a diagonal cut here and cut out this bit. Which, I mean, we can start trimming it away. Still have a little bit of time. Kind of lay out the next areas at least, then I won't have to think about what's next. I can just see it. Right now I'm full AMD. I've got a 3600 XT, I believe, for my CPU. Or is it 3600X? It may just be 3600X, I think. And then my GPU's a 5700 XT, which I do not recommend. For just a little bit more, you can get something newer that will handle cooling much better than this card. Oh, you have a 56. Did I say 56? Not 56. My GPU's a 5700, my CPU's a 3600. It's not bad, it's a 6-core, decently fast. I would honestly like something with more oomph to it. And I have the cooler. Like, really, I should be overclocking, and I'm not. Because this cooler can handle any AM4's chip. Maybe even overclocking all of them even. Nice, nice. Like, I'd like to go to... What I really wanted was the 6900 XT and a 5900 or 5950 for the CPU. Like, because I do when I'm actually creating and have time to create videos, I do have to deal with rendering. I just normally will run a lot of different programs at the same time. So having more cores and also more VRAM would be preferable. Also, I can't remember. I think you may have access to AMD's smart access memory. I think that's the 2 series that you have to have. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford what I want, though. Don't get me wrong. It would be something you can set up in, tuning in, Adrenaline. AMD software. But you have to have a new enough, video card, CPU, and, motherboard. Smart access memory? Oh, I've got that too. I don't exactly remember what it does, but basically it allows the video card. I think it allows the video card. It allows your entire system to better use and share memory. I liked something, whatever. I don't know what happened. I'm confused. Okay. That was dumb of me. Oh. Well, I didn't actually land in the same one. I landed in the next one. Or as Blocks would say, you're a skill issue. That's me on bedrock. The shit bladder woke up. I completely understand that. I can relate to that. That gives us a good amount to work on. Some of this will go really quick because there's not much below it. And then, what? Like another diagonal? Just keep this going until we break through. Break on through to the other side. Oh, here they are. I knew I was seeing blocks somewhere. Okay, now let's take a look. So what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections to work on next. Kind of like this. Gives us a little more to do to stretch things out when we are kind of done early. And if we get done with that, then if need be, we'll relocate the beacon again to reach this far. And we'll start working our way, probably from this side over. There is those little islands. I've been needing to go for a while, since I already took care of the one strip that was floating. Go ahead and get rid of these real quick. Good morning, Gap. Oh, it's alright. We are fixing to head out, actually, in the next just few minutes. But good seeing you, even if it's just for a short bit. Are there any others, or was that the only 3? Oh. There's another weird floaty bit. And then we're back to the beginning. So cool, all the weird floaty bits are gone. Ah! I didn't really land. Alright. Oh, we still got a lot of stuff below. I mean, all this is kind of dangling and has to go. These, however, are going to remain. I think. Maybe I'll change my mind, but I don't see me going through obsidian again. Ugh. And I'm being harassed to update my phone. So I guess I know what I'll be doing after stream. I'm not going to mine through and get rid of all of the obsidian. Because, I mean, you can't see it here, but this is straight obsidian all the way up to, like, here, where I just covered it. We'll have to see how it looks with the crystals. It may actually be absolutely fine. And it may actually work. It may really just be horrible and we may have to go in and cut it out. I do not know yet. who knows, maybe I'll actually incorporate it into it, the whole thing more so. That could be interesting. If I incorporate it into it and kind of create a more solid base, like it's holding it together, maybe? Holding the crystal. Like the whole thing, then the whole island kind of becomes one giant machine. Well, before I even worry about that, we've got to get this cut down and shaped. Well, I mean, we can't build below these. I've got more thinking to do, and we've got plenty of time to do it because we won't be there anytime soon. We've spent several streams already. Granted, streams are only 4 hours long, but we've done several just working towards this, like 6 or 7, maybe more now. We've done like 10 just placing glass panes. So we've had a lot of time spent on this project already, and we still have to cut all of this out and the rest of this bit before we can start actually shaping the center. Maybe, like, one thing I could maybe do is go ahead. No. I just need to grind this out first. So yeah, we're probably gonna end up with, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 double chests filled with shulker boxes, filled with endstone. The more I get, the less I'm gonna care about collecting it. Yeah, this is all endstone. Now I'm on the second one already. Alright, let me go ahead and snooze those ads. We don't want another ad break before the end of stream. We're fixing to be done here. Thank you everybody for hanging out. It's always fun chatting with y'all while I'm grinding away here, and love how topics always kind of go all over the place. If you want more of that, chaotic topics, lots of chatting, feel free to join the Discord. We one day we'll do some more group stuff, but oh hush. You never have to apologize. I know a lot of y'all will have my stream up listening. It is okay, you do not have to always have conversations. I mean, if just sitting back and listening helps, it makes your day better, then that's all I want. Hello. So yeah, join the Discord if you want. We have been doing some gaming, and it's not for everybody to join, but you can join in and hang out with us while we play and stream our point of views to Discord. There should be some more of that later today. And eventually we'll actually do some more hanging out in Discord and group stuff and party games and stuff like that. Life's just a bit chaotic to plan that out right this moment. But that about does it today, so let me go ahead, and that's it for Minecraft. We'll switch over to talking for a little bit. Probably could have already done that. Yes. Yes, we are. Awesome, Trev. Yes, please join us for the raid. We're going to be heading over to our friend Havoc, who is celebrating his 2-year streamiversary. I'll be having mine in a few weeks myself. But grab those raid messages. Use the one with my hearts if you're subbed. If not, feel free to replace the Tomb Raid emote with whichever raid emote you like to use. I can close that out now. And I guess I kind of need to pull Twitch up, don't I? Okay. Moment there, I thought I was fixed to start hearing myself. Twitch is muted, as it should be. And let's see, what are we? Oh, great. He's in the nether. Nothing can possibly go wrong in the nether. All right. I'll be back next Sunday, guys. In the meantime, I'll be in the Discord server, and I will catch you guys then. Till next time, this is Viper signing out. Love you all. Have a wonderful week.